everybody. I'm Ruth Kinane with Entertainment Weekly, and we are here at New York Comic Con with the cast and creator of The Expanse on Amazon. Hi guys, how are you doing?
Hello.
Hey. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
So last season ended with the rings opening. There's a gold rush going on, a whole bunch of chaos, just everything happening in the ships. Where do we pick up for each of your characters in the new season?
I'm playing a character called Adolphus Mertry. I've come to join the gang on The Expanse for Season 4. And you find me on a planet called Illus. I am the security chief for a company called the RCE, and I'm there to take care of business.
Wow.
I like that.
Wow. That sounds really good.
How about for you?
Well, my character, what is she doing now? Micromanagement. No matter how many people work for her, she feels like she needs to do micromanagement. And
Sure.
yeah, she's doing a good job this year.
So I played drummer. She's a belter, and we last saw her on Medina Station, which is inside the ring space.
Yep.
And she definitely has a very particular point of view as to how things are going down on Illus. These Earthers here. I'm in enemy territory now.
Plenty of conflict to come, is safe to say.
Plenty.
We should talk about, so the show was cancelled by Sci-Fi, but amazingly the fans all rallied and you got saved by Amazon. How gratifying was that for you guys on the cast and also as a producer and EP, just to like have that support?
It was incredible. I mean, we literally feel like, you know, we kind of died and went to heaven. It's going onto a streaming platform is really, I think, the home that the show always wanted. It fits the storylines. It's and Amazon's been a great partner of the show. They love it as much as we do, and so we're just thrilled and happy to be still doing it.
Has it changed anything for you in sense of creating the show, just in like tone or look?
You know, I think we were always built for this exact kind of platform. We get to really turn up the volume on the language.
I was going to ask, do you get to swear a lot more?
But it's great. No restrictions for runtime and language and nudity. It's actually tremendously creatively free.
So everything's just going to get more of what we've seen before.
More, bigger.
The show is obviously set way in the future, but it seems there's so many parallels with what's happening today. Is there any that really, like, that you get feedback from fans about maybe, or just like that really you think resonate?
Take that one.
Oh my goodness. Well, I feel like, in real life, I'm an Indigenous woman. And so for me, in particular, the questions about access to clean air and water and who has access to that is one that is extremely relevant, given that, so many reserves don't have access to clean water, even in Canada and the United States. And that, to me, is just so mind-blowing that we can exist in such luxury, some of us here, and others be so oppressed, And so to look at that sort of from a few hundred years in the future and how those problems of today might carry forward into the future and how we might do a better job in the future and how we might look at solving some of those problems today.
Really, is that for you the best thing about being on a show that is set so far in the future, or is there other fun things that you're just like, the hair and makeup is cool?
Hair and makeup is beautiful, but although it sets in the future, but it relatively speaks for today. It's so timely and relevant. I shouldn't say this, but sometimes I wish we were a daily show, so we could do it in the morning, and people would see it in the afternoon, and see how relevant we are to the what is going on into the politics, political world today.
I do not wish we were a daily show.
No, I know you don't.
I was just sleeping, so.
No, it's incredible how it depicts life and politics of today's world.
I like to see strong women running things. It's
Same.
like, I mean...
Same.
So do they.
Yeah.
We talked about this with the other members of the cast. If you guys could name a ship, like the names on the show are so fun, what would you name your ship? And why?
Please.
Oh my God, it's hard, isn't it, to come up with
Well,
names
I would
for
call
things?
my ship Pasha.
Pasha.
Pasha means sir in Turkish. And that's the name of my German Shepherd.
Like,
My
Comanche
beloved
Spy.
dog,
I like
yeah.
that.
Pasha.
We were trying to find an Ojibwe name.
Yeah?
So yeah, we were looking up some.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so neat.
Give us one.
Oh my God, like the only words I know in Ojibwe are kind of rude.
That's fine.
So like boged means fart. You could call a ship a boged.
It's a Belgian ship.
Yeah,
It's not the best, but.
that's cool though.
Guys, thank you so much for stopping by to chat with us here at Entertainment Weekly. And guys, stay tuned for more coverage from Comic-Con.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.